So do you guys remember about, I don't know, a month ago or so, somewhere in there, we talked a bit about Retro Studios and how we have not heard anything from them. We believe they're working on a Star Fox racing game for at least one of their games. Again, they could be working on multiple projects, whether they're hoping to port something or they are developing a brand new IP, which is something a lot of us want to see. But from what we've heard from everyone in the gaming industry and behind the scenes, it seems like they're working on, I guess, the Star Fox racing game. Well, we had that Glassdoor review that came out, and you remember how everyone was kind of freaking out because it was talking about how they were very disjointed and it sounded like they were going to have issues going forward and they could get shut down or just go away. And people were kind of freaking out there for a little while about Retro Studios, and it's not like they really help us out much since they don't really tell us anything and they keep missing E3. Anyway, it looks like we at least have something that tells us that no, Retro Studios isn't going away, and it does sound like they are still heavy in development with something. Again, probably that Star Fox racing game. How do we know this? Well, they keep posting job listings for different positions, and you'll see a few here. It seems like the most recent two that they have posted is for a graphics engineer, which was actually posted about a week ago. And then the most recent one that was actually posted yesterday is for a physics engineer. And then if you look in the description for both and then kind of the required, I guess, talents or things you need to have this job, they do specifically mention experience of working on like a AAA game. So they specifically say AAA game in the description for these jobs. So no, it doesn't really look like Retro's going anywhere. I wasn't really expecting it. I know there were some people who were very concerned after that Glassdoor review came out. But, of course, Glassdoor is anonymous. Anyone can go on there, and more than likely, if you do get a review, it's probably going to be from someone who's not too happy, as the happy employees usually just stay quiet because they're happy. They don't have a reason to go out and yell about it. So Glassdoor, of course, could have also been anonymous from someone who doesn't even work there, as there were some weird reviews that people have already pointed out at this point that was left as well. At this point, all we can do is wait. The one thing about this, having a graphics engineer and a physics engineer kind of just coming on now, I don't know if they would be working on possibly this Star Fox game that apparently is very far in development, and we could hear as soon as, well, maybe this direct coming up in the fall that we know is probably happening in about a month or so based on history from last year we had a September direct. I feel like this could be for another project or maybe something else they're working on as a port or something, because they do help out with a lot of projects as well. Basically, Nintendo tells them where to go and they help, whether it's levels from a Mario Kart game or it's Donkey Kong Tropical Freeze being ported. They generally will help out as they're needed. But I would like to think that this could be for a new game that they're working on alongside of Star Fox, whether it's a new IP that we keep hoping that they get a chance to work at. But this Star Fox game seems to be the next thing up, and I'm looking forward to hearing about it as long as all the rumors turn out to be true, just because it at least sounds different for the Star Fox brand. And again, I'll reserve judgment for when they actually show us it. So let me know what you guys think about this down below. Make sure you like the video if you enjoyed it, dislike it if not. I'm very curious what you think about Retro Studios posting job listings and if any relief for you or anything. I know there were some people who were kind of concerned about Retro Studios possibly going away. This was more of an update to I guess, put your mind at ease that no, Retro Studios is actually hiring people for something else, a AAA development job or something. We'll see what they have, guys. Thank you so much for watching. Make sure you stop by tomorrow morning, 8 a.m. Eastern Time for Newswave.